Hey everyone, and welcome back to Caught Lookin. As always, I'm your host Meg, and joining me today are Kelsey, Madelyn, and our special guest Felina. Felina's here tonight to chat about the World Baseball Classic because she recently got back from Puerto Rico, where she got to watch the Pool A teams play. But before we get into that, let's talk guards. How are we feeling so far this spring training?
Better before today.
hmm So if you guys haven't didn't hear, Tim Stebbins announced on Twitter that Jose was pulled from the spring training game today a little bit early. I think he was supposed to go longer. He ended up getting pulled in the fourth inning. I was fully convinced that baby Ramirez number 4 was on its way into this world.
As was I. You
Unfortunately,
had me
I
convinced, and
know.
I was like, I
I
was
was like,
rolling with
no.
it. I was like,
Mhm.
you guys started
Spreading
talking about his
misinformation.
injury. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's just a baby.
I'm getting blacklisted from Twitter for spreading misinformation. I'm like, guys, no, it's not a big deal. Why else would he get pulled during the fourth inning? Of course it's the baby. His wife is hella pregnant. She's due any day now. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Vogt said today after the game that Jose jammed his left shoulder while he was sliding into third base and had a little bit of inflammation. Vogt is calling it day to day in the immediate aftermath of today's game. So really just totally precautionary stuff, it looks like. They'll probably ice it, give him some shots or whatever. And I'm sure he will be out on the field tomorrow doing practice that he's probably not supposed to be doing because that's Jose.
I have MLB trade rumors open right now because a notification just popped up and it says
Ooh.
that he was in the game for 2 innings beyond what the slide. So he was still in the game. So like
Mm,
it wasn't as dire as maybe it would have been if it was like an immediate like
yeah.
I have to come out. But it's
Yeah.
also Hosey and he may
hmm
need more convincing to leave.
Yeah.
So
I
I guess I
have
would
no
agree with that.
doubt that like Vote or, the guys in the dugout were like, Hosey, we really need you to come out. Like this is dumb. We don't want you getting injured in spring training. He's like, no, no, no. I need one more at bat. One more at bat.
Yeah. I mean, luckily it's precautionary and it's spring training and but it's like because he never comes out, it is a little frightening. It's like, oh, he actually got convinced to come out, but I'm sure he's smart. He knows it's spring training, but it was nice to score 12 runs. It was like really exciting to see so many people get involved as we get closer to our opening day lineup. Like this felt like a real lineup. And DeLauder had a 1 run double, Fry had
hmm
a 3 run homer, Ramirez had a 2 run double, and then Kwan had a triple, Arias had a 1 run single, Reese homered, Kafis, and Fairchild. So it was just like everybody was kind of eating today. So that was really fun to experience as we get closer. Like I literally can't believe that it's almost time to actually play real baseball.
Right.
I was
But
gonna say he's Jose is day to day, and that's fine, but he only has like what, 10 days left
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get better.
Yeah.
Yeah, a week from Thursday.
oh,
That's
that's
crazy.
crazy. I'm so excited. That's gonna be
Yeah.
it looks
Yeah,
Our
like
mark it
lineup
on my
is
calendar.
scary though. Like 4 for Seattle and then the Dodgers and then the Cubs at home. Like
Oh, that's a tough.
we're gonna get
Yeah.
wasted.
hopefully they front load our schedule like they did with the Cavs. Because like the Cavs had that kind of first half of the season was just absolutely, I mean, granted, they're not doing awesome right now, anyways, in the easier part of the schedule, quote unquote.
Also,
But
think about it, the Seattle Mariners, the Dodgers, and who was the third? The Cubs. Those all have guys playing in the WBC, so they may be tired. So you
that's
may
true.
be at a
True.
little baby advantage.
Yeah.
This is my silver lining attempt.
Yeah. It's like either they're going to be tired and they're not going to play as well, or they're going to be in mid-season form and they're going to
Yes.
play
Yeah.
lights out. But
You
hopefully that
never
means
know.
at the end of the season they'll be super tired. We'll see. But yeah, the today's game was a really good game aside from Jose getting pulled for a little bit there.
I had the live game notifications pulled up on my phone while we were at dinner, and I was like, okay, we're
As
up
one does.
by 3 or 4 or whatever, and then it was tied, and I was like, okay, I don't want to watch this anymore. But then we were up by 2, and I was like, okay, now I'll watch, and then it tied, and I was like, okay, now I'm done again. And then then we were all of a sudden we're leading by 6, and we won 12-6. So yay.
Why
Okay, I'm
not?
glad to know I'm not the only person who pulls up MLB at bat at the table. I do it
No,
all the
I
time.
there was a tweet
Yeah.
I retweeted today. It was like, I will be watching baseball at the function, and that is me.
Do you prop it up on the water glass? Because that's always my thing is I don't want to be
Yes,
rude and like
yes.
have it flat.
Yeah.
But if I prop it up on the water glass, I feel like I can still like make eye contact with people and
Yes.
feel like I'm
It
not.
it depends on if my husband wants to watch it or not, like if he's interested that day or not.
That's fair.
I retweeted that same tweet with a picture that my mom took of me 2 summers ago. We were at my cousin's wedding, and I'm sitting there staring at my phone, absolutely watching the Guardians game while we're at the reception. Thankfully, the game wasn't on during the actual ceremony. I'm like, no, we're still waiting for them to make their entrance. I can absolutely watch my game. It's fine. And
Why
my
do you
mom
think I got
was,
married in the off season?
that's definitely a good
The
call.
real one. That's real
Yes.
stuff. I love that.
Which was conveniently like 2 days after my favorite player got traded, unfortunately.
Oh, devastating.
He was opening your heart for you to be married. That's fair.
He's like, she needs this from me,
She needs to focus. She
but
needs
not
to
really,
focus.
no. But I think it was earlier today or yesterday, I don't know which, but Stebbins also did tweet out that a couple moves were made. They optioned Jonathan Rodriguez to Columbus, and then Cody Huff, Cooper Ingle, and Diane Frias were reassigned to the minor league camp. So the spring roster is currently at 44 players. So we still have a couple moves that we need to make before we whittle it down to that 40 man. I think most of us can agree on at least one person that is most likely not making that a spring training. We talked a little bit about this last week, but I don't see Nolan Jones making it out of camp.
Really?
I don't think so, man. He has not been having a good camp.
I feel like he's had so many chances to prove himself and like I don't know,
That's
such
it,
is life
yeah.
with the Guardians. Like he leaves the Guardians, gets good, and then he comes back to the Guardians and is not good.
I don't know. I just don't see it. Oh wait, no, that's not. I was trying to look for his updated spring training stats, but I can't find it on Baseball Reference right now.
Covering the Corner was talking about sending Fry down to Columbus to find his swing because he's hitting 111 and keeping Nolan as
That's
one of
interesting.
your like one of your utility players backup. I was actually
Does he
just
have
reading it while we were
options?
talking.
Does he have options though, Fry? Because sometimes you can't bounce guys all over the place unless they're like, you know.
I'm not sure. Mario wrote this. It actually just came out at 7:37, like an hour ago. It's Cleveland Guardians musical chairs. Who will be left without a roster spot? And it's kind of like a story how he's like Fry's hitting 111. He's got 3 hits and 27 at bats. He's better off finding his rhythm in Columbus. And then they give like a mock lineup. So you got Quan, DeLauder, Ramirez, Manzardo, Hoskins, Naylor, Valera, Arias, and Rocchio. That's your lineup. And then, you have your 2 spots remaining. They say put Hedges as your backup catcher, Schneeman as your utility, position players 10 and 11. And then he say you send Fry to Columbus to find his swing. And then you've got room for Martinez and Halpin, 2 guys who are actually producing right now. Martinez is hitting 357, and he's a switch hitter.
So Nolan Jones is out of options. I don't know even where
He's gonna make it. I have to say, Kels, when you started saying Cleveland Gardens musical chairs, I was really hoping you were gonna stop it at musical. Like there was I got really excited.
I'm sure that's something that the group chat could work on.
I'm here for it.
The musical.
I will give you guys $7 to invest in such a musical. That's all I got.
We'll start the Kickstarter.
Great.
With that 7, that's our seed funding. Yeah, I'm not sure where Fry is in the option roulette also. I never know where you can find that information, but I do know for a fact that Nolan is out of options. So if they don't carry him on the 40 man, then he's basically he's DFA'd. Which then obviously if no one picks him up, then he can go outright to Columbus and, figure things out there potentially. But who knows?
I am excited you mentioned Halpin being on the opening day roster, but at that point, like if we're calling Halpin up, then why are we not keeping DeLauder?
DeLauder was on that mock lineup. He was 2.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a mock lineup that they were thinking. But I mean, I've seen a lot of debate about what people think the opening lineup is going to be, and people are already like dooming about it, and they're already pissy about it, and it's like it hasn't even happened.
What? Guardians Twitter dooming? Never.
Yeah, like
That's so silly.
I get it, and we all want it to be our perfect lineup, and we want it to be exactly what we want, but we are starting off 7 games on the road before we even play our first home game. So I feel like if
I mean, that's par for the course at this point, I feel like.
I know we do it every year because they're always updating progressive, but it's just like I feel like
And
that's
also
not.
it's snowing. So.
Yeah,
Right,
oh
and the
yeah,
weather.
the weather, yeah. It's just like I feel like I would want to keep it as calm and normal. Like I don't think I would want to put the newer guys out to play their first game of the season against the Mariners who were just deep in the playoffs, and you're not at home. Like you just got done spring training and you made it, and you're kind of jumpy that you got this far. I don't know, but I've never really paid attention to spring training myself. So this is really kind of the first year that I've even really noticed what's going on. But I mean, today's lineup, it felt like a real lineup like you would see on a normal day. And, they kept Tanner in a long time,
I think he went
which,
like 5 and
yeah, I mean,
2/3
he
or
didn't
something
do
like that.
good, but he was there the whole time. So it's like that.
He's
I
just
feel like
getting some practice, that's all.
that was like the first time that we'd had a pitcher go that long because, usually they were just always switching it around and testing out all the newer
Yeah.
guys that they invited. I'm not sure.
You're so right about that though, because like I found myself getting really angry that they sent Daniel Espino back to Columbus,
Yeah.
but like I get it, you know, like I don't know if starting the season is the best idea for him. Like obviously how much I want to see him in the majors, he needs to like have a few more outings before he gets there, you know.
Yeah,
Build
no,
the
he
confidence.
definitely needed he needs more practice. And so
Hmm.
sending him back, reassigning him to the minor league camp is definitely the best option for him.
For sure.
It'll
Yeah.
get him more regular work and it'll get him to build himself up, and he'll hopefully, we'll see him in a couple months or something like that.
Hmm.
Because when it comes down to it, what we see, and there's a couple people who are talking about obviously the opening day lineup. What we see on opening day is not what we're going to see in August, September.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's two different teams. Like look back on the past 3 to 5 years, look at the opening day lineup and then pick a random day in September. And there's probably going to be 4 guys on that lineup that are the same. Like
Hmm.
Steven, Jose. I'm not even sure if I can
Question mark,
name
question
more.
mark.
It's like, what?
She's
Make
like,
that 2.
no,
Keep going.
it might be 2. It might just be 2.
That's why you have super utility men everywhere.
Best.
They're
The best.
everywhere.
I will say the thing with spring too is like in my experience watching spring training, it's not always about like performance because some guys are just practicing specific things. Like they're like, okay, let me get to 2 strikes and just prepare for what it's like with 2 strikes. Let me get to this.
Yeah,
Let me try and see as many pitches as I can. So like
that's
I
true.
don't want to discredit what you're saying or diminish your disappointment with certain players' performances. However, I will say it's okay for guys to be terrible in spring because
Hmm.
sometimes they're just trying stuff. They're like, let me see what the new glove company sent me new batting gloves. Let me see if I like them. Like it
Yeah.
really is
Yeah.
just random stuff. But like it is hard when you're rooting for someone so hard, especially when it's like a roster spot situation and you like want the best for them and you're like, bro, why are Meg and I were talking about this before we were recording. We're like, why are you swinging at this pitch in the dirt? I can't see the pitch, but I see it on MLB at bat. Why are you swinging at this? Like you just get so it's like the Tyra we were all rooting for you. And it's like you really want them to do well, but sometimes in spring they really are just trying
Yeah,
stuff.
it means a totally different thing to the younger guys. Like
Hmm.
you're
Yeah,
saying, like
exactly.
Jose's out there stealing third after hitting a double and ultimately getting hurt. But it's like for the young guys, it's like it must be so much more pressure to
Yeah.
produce.
Totally.
So I feel for them there, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the guys.
Specifically when it comes to Espino, like Tim
yeah,
Stebbins tweeted it like that he was being sent down, and I was my response to him was, "I'm sad, but I get it. Like
yeah,
it makes so much sense. I
Yeah.
just want to see him so bad that I want him, like I want to see more of him. So sadly, spring is only so long."
Yeah.
What made me think of this was Fran Mill's eyebrow tweeted, remember, when it comes to opening day rosters, we play a very, very long season. There's far more weight put into who has options and how to stretch a roster over 162 games than who, quote, deserves, unquote, to be in that opening day lineup and rotation. Remind me of this in a week, please.
Right.
And everyone's in there,
Totally.
the comments, I need to be reminded this when I ultimately crash out once the roster is announced. So you were prepared to see Nolan Jones on that roster. Not Logan Allen. This guy needs to be in AAA. Like everyone's already mad about their roster that has not even been produced yet. So it's like
Yeah.
we can, debate it all day long and look at spring training and look at this, but it's people are just going to be mad no matter what happens. So
Right.
I'm just hopeful to see some of the younger guys, and that would be exciting for me, just like as an emotional person. But, if they get sent down, at least they're still here and they'll have a chance later on.
hmm
Yeah, going back to some of that, the idea that, some guys are just trying out new things. Like there are some pitchers that come in and they're like, you know what, I've been working on this new, this new splitter or something, a new pitch
Yeah.
type.
Right.
And so they need to practice it on actual batters in live, like basically live BP. So that's also why some of these guys are, hiking up their pitch counts, or they're not getting their, they're throwing more balls than strikes. They're walking a lot of guys, because they're trying to hone in on
Right.
how to throw that particular pitch for a strike, how to make it move correctly so that the batter is tricked. So yeah, like there's, even if, like, I don't know what, Tanner did in the off season. Yeah, there's a chance that he was trying to figure out some specifics on a pitch, and that's why he got like 13 hits or something, 13 hits on him or something like that today. So yeah,
Now's
like
the time to figure that out.
exactly. Yes,
Yeah,
please.
better now than in September.
Mhm.
Right.
Do
Yeah.
we think he's starting? Do you think he's going to be like, I guess, home opener?
Oh, the opener.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be last year, but then he had tummy troubles.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, so
That is
Ben
so
Lively ended
funny.
up being
The Chipotle.
yeah, was it the home opener or
Oh.
was it the season opener? I can't remember which. I feel like it was season opener because he was like, this
Yeah.
was my first time being season opener, like doing the opening day guy.
Yeah.
And then then they were
You
like,
can only eat Chipotle in your hometown. You can't trust every
you
Chipotle.
can't, no.
That's life advice. That's just in writing. I mean, that's real.
Meg, if you're looking that up, we're recording this while the World Baseball Classic is happening, and the U.S. had Bobby Witt single, a Bryce Harper double, and then here comes Aaron Judge with one out, and he strikes out swinging, and then Schwarber called out on strikes to end their
Right
half.
down the middle too. That Schwarber third strike was pretty.
So
gnarly.
it's
Yeah.
really it feels so bad to not root for my own country, but the US team this year, complete PU stinky.
I was gonna say they make it pretty easy to root against
Yeah,
them.
like,
Zero fun. Zero fun. They are
I don't
no
know
fun
what
at
is
all.
going on with it this year. I mean, I don't really remember watching 4 years ago for some reason, but like this year's like, what is the PR that's going on with this team right now? It's
Raw
so
milk.
putrid.
The raw milk. It's Bryce Harper and his raw milk. 100%.
Yep.
Ugh.
That's it.
I know two Phillies players being on the team, and then it's like I already hate Bobby Shit Jr. and I hate Aaron Judge, so it's just like bang, 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 bang. It's just horrible. It's awful.
Bad vibes.
hates,
And
loathe entirely.
every interview they do is like, we're here, for the troops, which is like, okay, that's nice, but also this is a baseball game, sir. Like,
Right,
maybe
right.
nuts a little bit.
Yeah, we've got a lot of countries here. All of the countries are going through lots of things, so it's like I feel like we can go ahead and warehouse that thought, but
Like every other country is just having fun.
yeah,
Everybody's
that's
having
like
fun.
playing the DR. Like I want them to beat them into the ground because it's just so much more fun to watch like Cattell and Tatis and Soto and Vlad. Like I don't know, all of these guys just are such. I like their personalities. Like even in the MLB, like I like these players. Like I love
Mhm.
Vladdy, I love Manny, I love Junior because we had him and lost him. But like I just
Single tear.
yeah, I cannot watch the dudes that play in my division or like that are just really always bad vibes. Like
Yeah.
Cal has really lost me too.
Yeah. That
he's
was
not-
so
he's
like
not
that's the
catching
most
today.
disappointing part of this.
So that's why
That was
I'm so
weird.
proud of Ernie Clement just being like, the vibes are weird. I want to go back to Toronto.
Also,
gotta
like
say-
Vinny P is really growing on me through all of
yes,
this. Like I'm
He's
sure you
funny.
can all say the same, but like I am all for Team Italy because of Vinny P.
He's
Okay,
always
so-
been kind of online.
Since
Yeah,
we
that-
brought
yeah.
up Team Italy, we have to
Good
talk about
segue. Good segue, Meg.
Wow.
What is Brian Rocchio doing on Team Italy?
We love it. We love it.
Literally-
We support it.
I love it.
Literally,
Don't get me wrong, obsessed. But like, I saw that tweet come through, and I'm like, this is not real.
This is like a troll.
This is absolutely
This
a
is
troll,
more
right?
misinformation being
Yes,
spread.
exactly.
speaking of Vinny P, I saw a TikTok of him the other day. It was like, oh, you like Italian food? You're on Team Italy. And that's how I feel about Brian Rocchio. Like, oh, you like pizza? You're on Team Italy now.
Do you guys not actually know? Because I looked it up.
His
We looked it up.
grandpa.
Please
is
inform me,
Italian.
because
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't.
His grandpa's Italian.
Yeah, Meg
That's
texted
it.
me. I will say, just to give some backstory, the reason Meg and I know each other is because I am a recovering homeless A's fan, as I like to say.
Yeah.
And so Ramon Laureano is my husband, if you will. And so when he came to Cleveland, I befriended a bunch of wonderful Guards fans. This was
Oh.
right at the name change too. And Meg and I got close on Twitter very fast. And so because she was like, did you see this? He did this. Did you see this interview? Did you see this clip that Andre posted where he's like in the background? And I was like, thank you, bless your heart, you're the best. So that's how we got
gotta get her
close.
ingratiated into the fandom and be like,
She
no, no,
really
no, no, no.
dropped me
I
in
know the
there.
secrets. Come with me.
She really got me in there. And so Rocchio was one of my early adopted faves over there too. I adore him so much. So when the news broke the other day, Meg, I think you texted me, you were like,
Yeah.
Roke's going to Italy. I was like, hell yeah.
But
Such
also,
a
I
great
was like,
vibes over there.
I'm like,
Well,
I
there's
don't know
no
if this
room
is-
for him on Venezuela. There, the
Yeah.
same thing happened to one of my other faves who is playing for or was playing for Canada, even though he's of Venezuelan descent too. But they're too good. So if you can get into this tournament,
Oh.
you might as well. If someone invites you and you check whatever box it is, whether it's eating pasta or whatever the requirement was, you say yes. I say yes. Wouldn't you say yes?
That's why
Oh,
I was
absolutely.
confused. I was like, this is like a sleeper cell. Like, why? If I was Team Italy, I'd be like, this guy's gonna lose the game for us to get Venezuela to go to
Oh
the
my
final.
But you guys need to now start the memes and the posters at Cleveland Guards games. You need Rocchio sitting on top of spaghetti. You need all of it. I want all
The
of it.
Italian
mustache one
legend
was
Brian
really
Rocchio.
good.
The mustache
a
one
mustache?
was
I wanna see a
yes.
mustache
I'll have to
one.
send
Okay.
you that one
You'll
because
have to send.
yeah,
Yeah.
somebody posted a photo of Rocchio. I think it was from one of the old Guards Fest or something like that.
Looking like
But-
a Super
Correct.
Mario brother?
Basically, he's got like this
Oh, I love it.
twirly mustache.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, he
They-
looks
They
funny.
photoshopped, though. This
Can
is
they put the
probably
mustache on
AI.
the dog too? Because we love his dog. I love
Dog
his dog.
is
He looks
cute.
just like his dog.
That
But yeah,
happens with the owners and dogs.
Does.
I tweeted it with the caption "Mamma Mia" because it was just what else can you say about it? But yeah, it's kind of scary how well the mustache, like especially like the twirly mustache. I'm like, when you slapped that like twirly mustache on, I'm like, oh, I see the Italian. Absolutely,
Yeah.
I get it.
I do
I
get
get
it as well. And those like sunglasses that he wears, very Italian,
Oh my god.
very modern, very Vogue. So I'm excited for him. I mean, it gives me another reason to watch, I guess.
Yeah.
And we don't really have any Guardians representation across the tournament, so
I think you guys are mostly canceled out at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, I think most of our boys are out, unfortunately. Who's currently
Yeah.
playing still?
No, I think that's it. Everyone that I saw in Pool
yeah.
A is done. Pool
Womp
A is all done.
womp. I think
So-
most of our guys were in Pool A too.
Yeah.
I think they were, which is great.
Oh, Italy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Italy
Yeah.
is now my new favorite team.
I was rooting for them anyways, but now even more.
They're good time.
So, since we are in fact talking about the World Baseball Classic, Felina, tell us about Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico was crazy. I have never I've never been to a World Baseball Classic. I didn't even really know that much about it until about a year ago, like thinking about it when they announced all the pools. And I was like, I always wanted to experience Latin Caribbean baseball. I watched the Dominican Winter Leagues on YouTube in Spanish like a nerd every December, but I hadn't really mustered up the courage to like go to DR by myself. That felt a little intimidating. I don't speak Spanish. So I was like, okay, PR, it's an international event. I don't need my passport. Like it'll be chill. And then when I saw the teams playing, I was like, oh, this is going to be super fun because for personal reasons, like there's former A's playing for Panama, for PR, for Colombia, like for Canada, there was a bunch of people that I wanted to see. So I was like, this is going to be a blast. And so I just booked it. And I'm so glad I did. The Puerto Rican baseball fans I've been to a lot of things. I said this, I was on another podcast earlier this week. I was at Barry Bonds trying to break home run records games when I was a kid. I was at the A's last home game in Oakland, and this was unlike
Oh,
anything I've ever experienced. And it was a
wow.
tiny stadium. It's where, so they have their winter leagues there too, and two of the teams play there, but they had redone all of the seats for this tournament to like, spiffy it up. It's only 20,000 seats though,
Oh,
the
wow.
size of like a collegiate or a minor league stadium, maybe a little bigger.
Wow.
And they redid the entire field surface for this tournament as well. And it was bananas. It was like the games that weren't team PR were, they felt like an Oakland on a Tuesday night game. I had my own section, but which I'm used to. I love it. They're behind me. But the team PR game, I was lucky enough to nab tickets thanks to the super generosity of a friend of mine who had gotten the full ticket package and was like, we should have a night where we're not at the stadium. And I was like, that's good for vacation. And so I was able to go to a PR game, and it was absolutely bonkers in the best of ways. I mean, no bad vibes. No one was like yelling about anything. Everyone was just like every pitch, and I will say the king of Puerto Rico in the World Baseball Classic is Eddie Rosario, which I didn't expect. People were cheering for him louder than anybody. And I had
Oh,
to Google it. And I was like, why? Because to me, he's like a kind of like he's been in a few teams in the
yeah. He
States,
was
and
on the
like
guards for a second.
he's good. But like I don't think of him as being like a star. And
Yeah.
every pitch they're like Eddie, Eddie the whole time. And it's because I guess he's like a WB, he's the reason they've qualified as far as they have in the WBC in years prior. I had no idea.
Aw.
That's awesome.
So it was really cool. I don't love the blonde beard. The blonde hair on everyone else looks great. Eddie with the blonde beard makes him look so old.
That I'm gonna have to actually, I haven't.
Oh, you got to Google it if you
Yeah,
haven't
I
seen it. Eddie
have to.
Rosario, Team Rubio. Oh, I have another. We've got a solo home run in this
Yep.
game.
Gunner.
Gunner. So
Mm-hmm.
it's 1-1 in the fourth. But yeah, no, so it was an incredible experience. I got to see two Team Canada games because I have a fave that plays for Canada. And so I got to see a lot of guards guys with the Canada team. Cal, his dad is coaching and Cal was there. I saw both Logan Allens, which didn't know there were two Logan Allens.
That was so funny.
Did not know that.
My
Both
favorite-
Guardians legends.
Yes, my
Both are.
favorite fact was that we had the Logan S. Allen, Logan Shane Allen, the other Logan Allen, who's not currently on the Guardians. He was an active pitcher when we drafted Logan T. Allen. And I remember seeing him tweet and being like, wait.
That's cute. Yeah, I saw, but they had a standoff. Did you guys see that clip
Yeah.
online
Yeah.
during the national anthem? I was
That was
at
my
that
favorite.
game, did not notice it happening, and I was there. So
Well, I
I
feel
must have
like
been
it's definitely
pina colada
something
deep.
that you don't really see if you're at the game because the cameras focus on it a lot, obviously, for the at-home audience, and
Right.
the announcers obviously get goofy with it. But yeah, I feel like it's a very easy thing to miss when you're there, when you're in person.
Totally.
My
But
favorite
there was-
image from that was LTA in a batting helmet.
Yeah, why?
I was gonna say, what was he doing?
He's a goofy
They were
one.
about to start the game with him on the field, man.
I love
Love
a
it.
national anthem standoff.
I do too. Yeah,
They're
it was
great.
cute. I was like kind of bummed I didn't notice it in the moment, but there was like 100 other things happening in that stadium at
Oh, I'm
once.
sure.
But yeah, I mean, you guys had some guys that look great out there. I mean, we have a shared ownership of Christian Bethencourt, short time guard, short time A.
So
He's an
when we
icon.
say short time, he never played a game for us.
Oh, he didn't? Okay.
So I sent Felina a list of
She sent me a
former
list.
Guardians and Guardians who played in Pool A in Puerto Rico, and I included Christian Bethencourt on there. So Felina, the funny
I love
thing is,
him.
he
I love him.
was
He's an icon.
signed in the off season after 2023.
Okay.
They signed him, and then like 2 weeks later, they signed Hedges back. And they DFA. No,
Oh.
I'm sorry. They traded Bethencourt to I think
To
Miami
San Diego.
for cash. Was it San Diego?
Oh, okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
he
I
was in
can't
San Diego,
remember.
and he's been all over.
Yeah, but yeah,
he's an
that's so
icon.
that's why I put like former Guardian because
Thanks.
he
Well, no,
never
but I got to
actually
see.
played a game for us.
Oh my God. But I did get to see a lot of your guys. I'm looking at my little list here, especially with Canada. I mean, Tugboat was
Yes.
killer.
Oh,
Yeah.
he was
Did
so
you guys see the
good.
game the other night? He was so fired up. I loved every second. It was so ballsy. He was great.
He
I have to
struck
say-
out Raleigh and
Mhm.
He was
And
so hyped when I forget
would
who
be
the second
too,
person he
man.
struck out was, but he was like pumping his fist, like he was
yeah,
so hyped, and I was like, that's exactly what I want to see in this tournament.
I
yeah, it
can't
was a
remember who else
ballsy,
it was.
whoever it was a really ballsy pitch too. I remember that because it was right down the middle, and the guy swung him. I was like, okay, so
Yeah.
that was pretty impressive. I will say I haven't seen a lot of Bo play in general. He is so fast for a catcher. I kept noticing this every time when I was in PR and Canada was playing. Every time Bo hit the ball or got on base, he is so fast for a catcher when he runs. I was so impressed because I hadn't noticed that. I just think of him as being like Josh's little brother who's adorable. I was impressed. And Josh is tough. I knew that though, but Josh took like a pitch off his elbow and stayed in the game, and he did not have an elbow guard on. And I was like,
No,
this
that's
man.
pure Josh Naylor. Oh, by the way, the
It
other
feels
guy
him.
that oh, shit, I just lost it. The other guy that tugboat, Harper. He struck out Harper.
Oh, it
Wow.
was Bryce. Yeah, yeah. But that
I
was
was at
great.
a card
Also,
show today and I saw some Matt Wilkinson cards and I was like, ooh, I should probably buy these now because they're gonna like go up after
mhm.
the other day.
Did you get one?
I did not, sadly.
Oh, all right. There's always eBay.
Exactly.
Also, it was funny for me. I know Cal Quantrill a little bit just from watching him pitch for you guys. He was on
Yeah.
the team the year that Ramon was there, so I've seen him a little bit. I've never seen him in press conferences. He is so sneaky funny,
Oh,
and I
I
did
miss
not know
him.
that.
I
He
miss
is
Cal
so
so
sneaky
much.
He
funny.
was one
My
of my faves, man.
and I don't know if it's he was like comfortable and they had like been doing really well in his dad whatever, but like the press conference after they won, Canada won the whole first round. People don't think of that because Puerto Rico also made it, so people think that Puerto Rico won it, but they did not. Um, in the press conference, it was Abraham Toro who speaks Spanish and Otto Lopez who speaks Spanish, who are both Canadian. And the press conference was in English and in Spanish, and both of the other guys answered a question in Spanish, and then Cal just goes, same. I loved it. No one asked Cal a question, but he just really wanted to. And the other guys kind of looked at him, and then they started laughing because they realized what he said. I was just like, this man is sneaky funny. I really
That
enjoyed
sounds
that.
like Cal.
Yeah,
There was a game that when Hedgie was in, I think with the Rangers, I think we've mentioned this before, but Cal was in the dugout and was apparently begging either Willis or Tito at the time to go in. He's like, I will give you like $1,000 if I can go bat against Hedges right now. Like they're like, we can't put you in the game. That will take away our DH. Like, he's like, I don't care. He's like, I need to go pitch against or bat against this guy. But yeah, he's great. He has like low key a bit of like a crazy streak to him too. He tried to get into a fight with a pitcher once when Hedgie was catching, and he's like, "I'm gonna have to." Was it Miguel Sano? I want to say that he tried to like fight,
that's
and it was
tough. That's not
it
an
was a
easy
big
fight.
dude. It was a big dude, and Hedgie's like, absolutely not, Cal. You're gonna get me killed. He's like, he's gonna use me as a bat to beat you to death.
Oh my
Like,
god.
so he's like, now I have to be like the guy to like shield the batter against Cal, who's like going full insane on the mound right now. Ridiculous man. Love him to death.
So funny.
Miss him desperately.
But yeah, it was a cool experience to see those guys out there. And it was a really cool experience. I recommend, Kels, like you were saying, I didn't really keep up with it either. I don't even know if I watched it 3 years ago. Maybe just the final on TV. Like I wasn't in
Because
the
it was
mix of
Trout
it all that
against
much. It was
Shohei at
right.
that
So I
point.
saw
So
that. Yeah, right.
yeah.
And so I think that's what got me more into it. But
Mhm.
I mostly just I was like, let's take yourself. I've always wanted to go to PR, and I was like, this is the perfect excuse. And I met up with some friends out there from different parts of the country who were just like baseball girlies who wanted to experience it too. And I could not recommend it more. I hope to go back either for baseball or otherwise, but I hope to definitely go back if they host again. I will be there, and I will get a room with a pull-out couch if anyone wants to come. Y'all are all invited.
That sounds so awesome.
It was cool, and the food was great. The people were wonderful. I don't speak Spanish, but I know baseball Spanish, so I like the guy next to me asked me who was pitching for Puerto Rico in Spanish, and I knew the word pitcher, and I was keeping score. I'm a big nerd. I was keeping score, and I just showed him my scorecard, and I told him, and he was like, "Thanks." And then his daughter later tried to talk to me during a rain delay, and I had nothing for her, and I was like, "Sorry."
I know
So,
one word.
yeah, I was like, I can do food, I can do baseball, maybe a little like I listen to some Latin trap, so I can like talk to you about certain rappers in Spanish, and that's about it.
Yeah, it does feel like kind of a mini Olympics. Like I like that they have all the different sites, and there's even like the food passport or whatever. I think I've seen Gab kind of get a few
Yeah.
different things when she was
She's in
at the
Houston, right?
games. I don't know.
So there
Maybe.
was a food passport in, I want to say in Miami, maybe, because I was talking to some buddies who went to the games in Miami and some that went in Houston, and one of them was like, "We didn't have anything," and the other one talked about a passport. We didn't have that. We didn't have any food I've seen at ballparks. I mean, there was like a hot dog guy, but the rest of it was like dope Latin fried stuff in a,
I was going to say,
you
you
know,
probably had better options than anybody else.
and it was cheap.
Yes, she was in Houston.
Oh, she was in Houston. And yeah,
Yes.
they were walking around with pina coladas. Wait, I should show this on this just in case anyone hasn't seen this. Pina colada guy walking around. My pina colada had a little hat with a flag just
That's
attached.
adorable.
So I
It's
peeled
like
it.
one of
It's
those little.
just like hot glued on. So I just like peeled it off and I kept it. I'll do something with it. But like you couldn't not, and it was not a boozy pina colada, but I was like, I need this little hat. So
You need to get like a little like labubu or something like that, some kind of little stuffed tchotchke.
that would be funny. I was thinking of getting like a little crocheted, the little sapocon, the little frog, the Bad Bunny has the little frog
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
mascot now. So I was gonna maybe
Hmm.
get like a little knit one for my
That'd be
desk and put that
perfect.
on there.
Yes. That's I mean, I know it's not the Bad Bunny hat, but that's what I always picture when I see it's like that little straw hat with like the little. I'm like, I
Yeah, I
always
think
just
it's
that's.
called a bava or a pava. It's the sugar cane. It's where how they protect themselves in
Mhm.
the sugar cane fields.
That's adorable. I love it.
But yeah, great, great. It was a great experience. I could not recommend it more. And it was fun to see like guys you've heard of, but also guys you've never heard of, like just fight their hearts out and love on each other, and fans kind of love on each other and root for. I mean, we were at games where we didn't have a fighting interest in anything, and you were just kind of like smiling and laughing with the people around you and
It's just
just loving
baseball.
baseball. Yeah.
That's why I love like all the other teams so much because they're in it for the love of the game. And
Mhm.
like, I don't know, Team USA is just so hardcore about everything. And it's like, just have fun. Like every other
Yeah.
team is just having fun.
I
Baseball
know.
is a sport. It is a child sport. It's supposed to be fun. It's a game.
Totally. Totally.
I
Like, yes,
think
I know you get paid thousands of hundreds of dollars to do this, but good Lord.
I think Venezuela's manager said that he was not getting paid for coaching. He was doing it on a volunteer basis.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
good
just
for
read
him.
Love the
that.
game.
Literally for the love of the game.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
like,
either that or to try and prove yourself for a job somewhere else and be like,
Hmm.
hey, this is on my
Hmm.
resume now.
I think he just said like, oh, like my people are in the streets right now celebrating the win, and that's all that is. That's all that matters.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I feel like America could never.
No.
Oh, absolutely not. I could
No,
never see.
America, the manager didn't even know if they were in the next round or not.
I
Like,
I
Hmm.
I need someone to like explain that to me. It's just like I kind of like looked it up. It was just a
mhm.
run differential issue that we were facing
It
when we
wasn't, they hadn't qualified yet because they still had another game to win completely.
okay. But they thought
Yeah.
they had
And
already qualified even
mhm.
irrespective of that game, or they didn't know
Yes,
That's
they had
crazy.
that game.
he thought that because they had won, I want to say like two, that they would be in because other teams had already lost two. And so he was just, I don't know. He was just being American and thinking he was more important and special than everybody else. So,
Yep, that's basically it.
Team USA is giving kids that are going to perfect game showcases every weekend, and
Hmm.
every other team is like, we had to fight so hard to get to where we are today.
They give travel ball.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was just at a booster event for my nephew last night who plays travel ball, like 11U, and it's called Night at the Races. And all the things, the prizes for the kids are like sliding gloves and eye black and new bags and all of this stupid stuff. And I was like, my nephew's not even that good. Like I'm pretty sure I got hosed. Like we lost a lot of money, like lost the 50-50, didn't win a basket, didn't win any of the races. So if he doesn't start doing better at baseball, I'm gonna start getting mad because this is travel ball. Like you should be better than the other kids. I feel like.
Yeah,
I
I
love
was
that. You're
like,
like, your numbers are no good. Here's a coloring book, kid. Let's try something else.
Yeah.
we need to find you another hobby, sweetie. Yeah, Yeah, like I've got two young boys and I'm trying, this is a little bit of a tangent, but like I was trying to get my youngest because he definitely needs some kind of physical activity. And I'm like, baseball. I'm like, you enjoy watching baseball with me on occasion. Let's give it a try. And I'm trying to find just a basic rec league baseball to do. That's all I want. I just want like one practice a week, one game on the weekend, something like that. That's all I want to do for the summer. But they don't have anything like that where we are. It's
Oh,
It's
little
not a
league
thing
or
anymore.
nothing. I'm
Yeah,
like, I don't want
rec
to
league's
do.
gone.
I'm like, I don't want
yeah.
to do little league. I don't want to have to buy him his own batting helmet, his own bat, his own cleats. I don't. He doesn't need baseball pants and a belt. He is 7.
It's like you can't play baseball unless your aspirations are to be a major leaguer.
Yeah,
Like,
I just want him to learn. I want to show up with a mitt, like I did when I was a kid. There were 3 batting helmets that we all shared.
Yes,
Mhm.
I never got lice. It's fine.
that's right.
Yeah, we
And
share
there was a
helmets
couple
too.
girls who brought bats. Like we all shared the bats.
Yes.
we need to
And we all
start our own
fought over the good
sandlot.
bat.
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm like,
The Caught
so
Lookin sandlot.
we spent like $200 and he played like 3 games like
Oh
during
my
the
God.
summer. And I'm like, because like then he would get there and he's like, I don't want to, it's too hot, you know, because he was a
And
I'm
you
like,
know what? That's valid.
I'm not doing this again. Like, I'm like, if you honestly don't want to play, I'm not spending another $200, $300 because you're going to grow out of all of this stuff.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
I had
that's
all these
Anyways.
something.
items.
No, it's not even a tangent. Like that's what's being encompassed in the World Baseball Classic though. It's like you look at these other countries that aren't, as big in the sphere. They're not in the MLB as much, but then you still have the players from the MLB representing their countries and having fun and having a good time. And it's like Team USA is treating it like the MLB or treating it like the Olympics. And it's like
Like life or death.
Yeah.
like, and that's like with the travel ball stuff too, is like it's just a shrinking, I don't know. It's like as baseball, the MLB becomes more popular. I'm super happy. I love that. I love that people are getting into the sport more, but it also begets more marketing opportunities and stuff. Like my nephew has like a $200 bat, and then he ends up sharing the same, like he'll have the same bat as another kid on his team. It's like this is not the most important fundamental thing going on here. So it's like I feel like seeing Team USA not have fun. Like I don't even think my nephew's watching the World Baseball Classic. Like he loves baseball, but I don't think he even watches the MLB or baseball. Like he likes Savannah Bananas and stuff because it's fun.
Yeah. Kelsey, you're gonna have to start your son in baseball next month.
No, I've already joked that I'm sending him to the Dominican. Like he's going to the DR to actually learn how to play. I'm not like we're doing a long haul down there so he can see how the
Boarding school for baseball.
the big boys down there do it. We're not doing no travel ball. You're gonna go. I saw a TikTok one time of a Dominican kid, like he would have to stand on like a milk crate and had to like pitch really low, like holding his quads kind of like in a 90-degree angle. Like they do all the baseball parents out there, like they're crazy. I mean, they take it very seriously, which is why they produce such great players because it's like a big deal down there, like the fundamentals and stuff. So I've always joked about that. If you ever cared about baseball that much, I would definitely consider taking him to one of those countries to see how different it is from the American classic travel ball way that we do it.
Well, but that's the other interesting thing about Team Italy is like most of those guys are American. They're just embracing the fun.
Yeah.
Like those
Right.
are a lot of that. Like Pasquantino's a very American guy. Just because his name is as many syllables as mine, like he's an
Pasquatch.
American dude. Yeah. And I find him to be a little annoying, but I'm enjoying how much he's embracing this too. Like I find him
He
to be
knows
like
he's
a little
annoying.
curmudgeon-y. Yeah, I think
He's
so.
turned me into a fan.
All right. I will say I went to Kansas City last summer for the first time to go to that stadium, and the Pasquatch itself, love. The actual creature, dude.
Yeah.
Love. Love.
I didn't know they
Vinny's
had
not
an
as much.
actual creature.
Oh my
Oh
God,
yeah,
Kelsey, let me
isn't it
tell
like
you.
every home run or something like
No,
that?
it's every time he gets on base for any reason.
Oh, that's even
This
better.
thing walks
Oh.
on the score. This is a man in a costume in hot Kansas City summer in a full Bigfoot outfit.
Mhm.
And it's like not on the scoreboard. It's just like something that if you notice it, you notice it, which makes it
Oh.
even more Sasquatchy. And
Hmm.
he just kind of walks out and looks around and walks back. And it's like if he gets hit by a pitch, the guy does it. If he walks, the guy does it. Every time he's on base.
I'm obsessed.
I loved it. And I was like, you guys need to be selling stuffed animals of this thing. Like I would take one.
Yeah. I
They're
also
doing a
want it
bobblehead this year, but it's creepy.
I also want it like wandering around the concourse, like in the shadows sometimes. Like,
Oh man, that guy would get heat stroke. He's got to be careful out there.
probably.
It gets real hot.
I could
But yeah, the
only
Team Italy
imagine.
guys, they're American too. So like they're just embracing the fun more. So I don't know what the chemistry or the culture is in this dugout, that the America team is so boring, but they are so boring.
It's so sterile.
It's gross.
Yeah.
No, thank you. That's not the
I
kind of
can't
baseball I
wait
like.
to see what Brian Rocchio is going to do on this Italy team. Like
So they play tomorrow, right? They start
Yeah.
yes.
on Monday. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they play tomorrow
8
at 8 p.m.
p.m.
Eastern
Mhm.
in Miami
I'm gonna be
against
running home from
Venezuela,
work.
which poor Rocchio gets to see his
Oh my
friends on
God.
the other side.
That's what I'm saying is it's like a sleeper cell. Like literally,
Oh my
if I was
God.
Team Italy,
He's
I would
gonna
be
lose for them on
concerned
purpose.
that something is
And
Someone's not
Andres
starting this
Himmy,
game.
his buddy Himmy is over there, like his
Oh
old
my
friend.
God, we'll get to see them
But has
together.
Hime even been playing for them? I don't think
I
I've seen
honestly
him
don't know.
pick up
He
at a
has a
bat.
very low batting average right now,
Oh
so it
yeah.
doesn't look like
I
he's
don't think he's
gotten too much.
they've got plenty of people. They just need him to smile and be
Well, they're gonna
adorable. That's
wave
fine.
at each other from the dugout and like probably see each other in pregame. That'll probably be what.
Oh, I can't wait to see how Rocchio does. I really hope that he becomes like a big name, big moment guy for them. That would be really, really fun.
I need what were we what were we calling it? Rocktober. There we go. I'm like, wait, what was happening? What
Love.
is his nickname? Rocktober to
March.
show up. Yes. Yes.
Oh my God. Meg, I will say you sent me the picture of Rocchio with the mustache. I fully screenshotted it. I plan on using it. I don't know for what. Maybe next time I eat Italian food, whenever I'm using it.
That needs to be printed out like massively on a poster and
Yes.
brought to the stadium this summer.
Put it on a shirt.
Oh,
I'd
you
wear
know
it.
what I need? You know what I need desperately to go along with like our Mario coin and stuff? I need every time Rocchio does something, a Mamma Mia to come out over the loudspeakers now.
Perfect. Perfect.
Celebrate him and Matt Festa. Go Matt Festa.
Oh, that's right.
Two for you, Matt Festa. But yeah, I think Festa's been doing okay. I don't know exactly how he's been rolling. I hate it when I click on his name. They just take me to the MLB thing. The only stat I got for him on the WBC so far is a 5.4 ERA, which doesn't tell me
He
much.
I was gonna say, I think he's been pretty
He's
Matt
pitched-
Festa.
Yeah, he's pitched a couple times, which is, I mean, that's why you bring him on. At least he's not Kyle Nicholas, whoever he is, with an ERA of 54. Sad times. They haven't used a lot of their pitchers because there are a lot of guys on here that have an ERA of 0, which I would assume means that they probably have not played yet. I can't imagine that they've all played. They're only carrying one catcher.
That's
Dangerous.
crazy.
That is
On
crazy.
Italy?
On Italy, there's only one listed
Wow.
catcher. I mean, they must have a backup catcher somewhere. One
Brian
of these
Rocchio.
guys. That's
Oh
why he
my
signed.
God.
Get in
Oh
there.
my God. What's the Italian word for catcher? Now I feel like I need to know. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, hit up Google Translate and see what it gives you. But yeah, they're playing tomorrow night, so that should be.
It's a ricevitore, like a receiver.
Recivatore.
There you go.
Wow, it's so good.
Good.
Yeah, Rocchio has not been officially added to the roster yet. He is not on there currently.
Okay.
But I'm sure we'll see
I'll be
him
ready.
pop
I
up at
will
some point.
eat a meatball tomorrow in his honor.
I did have spaghetti and meatballs tonight for dinner.
Maybe the move for Rocchio is we get arepas and we put meatballs in them, so we like fully encompass the Rocchio Venezuelan Italian experience.
There we go.
I think that's the move.
I like it. So yeah, Felina, awesome. That sounds great. Thank you so much for chatting with us about the World Baseball Classic. I think I'm rooting for a Dominican Italy championship. I think Dominican Venezuela also sounds fun, but because of the Rocchio star power now, I need a Dominican Italy World Baseball Classic championship. So yeah, we've got US and DR playing right now, and then Venezuela and Italy playing tomorrow, and then the championship is going to be on, oh wow, it's going to be Tuesday, isn't
It's
it?
Tuesday. It's
That's
all done on
quick.
Tuesday. So
Yeah.
everyone will be back in camp by, early,
Yeah,
at the end of the
Wednesday.
week, early weekend.
Yeah. That's
Too bad
exciting.
Ireland isn't playing.
Ireland has a big move right now on Twitter. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but Ireland is trying to push for a baseball team, it looks like. They've been popping up on my Twitter algorithm a lot saying that they
Mhm.
want in. So we'll see
I
what
will say
happens.
I bought a Team Greece hoodie because we've tried to field a team, but they keep selling off all the municipal parks in Athens to developers to build real estate. So there's no more parks for people to practice. So my country has no team. So I bought a hoodie just to support
Greece.
in the case it helps.
Well,
There's not that many Greek pro guys. It was like Markakis and I don't even think Moustakis is Greek. Like it's just names that sound like they would be.
yeah. I was gonna say Moustakis isn't Greek. That sounds
I
Greek
don't
as
think he
hell.
was. No, Tino Martinez, though, famous Yankee Greek people don't know. Anyway, that's my being an old Greek
On his
man
mother's
moment
side.
for this pod. Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, I mean, we've seen it's not always. I mean, Rocchio is definitely a bit of an Italian leaning name, so
Yeah, the
there's
CCH, it's believable.
yeah, it makes sense. It was his granddaddy that gave him the Italian descent. So I'm sure there's other guys floating around there with all sorts of different they'll all be taking ancestry DNA tests and figuring out how to make themselves available to other countries. It's every 2 years now, right? The WBC?
It's three,
Oh, 3 years.
but
Okay, got it.
there's I just learned this today. I didn't know this, but the way this goes helps you qualify for the Olympics because baseball is coming back to the
Oh
Olympics.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
something happened because Venezuela won yesterday, they have now qualified to be in the Olympics for 2028.
Oh,
But the next
fun.
WBC won't be till 29, I think.
That would sound right. Okay, good to know. All right. Well, real quick before we shut down, the Cavs played today. They lost, which was a bummer, but exciting news. Max Strus came back, which we were all desperate for. That man has not played a
Yes.
lick of basketball since last year. And he was, my God, he was on fire.
He didn't miss a beat. It was so refreshing. It's really embarrassing that he was like the one trying the hardest and he was on minutes restrictions.
Literally, if anyone else could have shown up, we would have won that game.
I know.
He
It's so
was,
weird to blow them out 2 days prior and then get,
yeah.
well, I guess we didn't end up getting blown out, but like to such a big swing of point spread, very weird.
Yeah, it was by 10. Like after what we did to them the other night, there's no reason we should have lost by 10.
Especially at home. It did feel weird.
Yeah. Yeah, Max came back 23 minutes he was allowed to play. 24 points, 7 for 9 from the field, 3 6 for 7 in three-pointers. He made like his first 5 in a row or something like that.
Yeah, he like laced him. He had no
It
problems
was
at the start.
insane. And he had 8 rebounds, 1 assist. Like he was on it, man. Dude was on fire. He was happy to be back. So hopefully soon also we'll get Jared Allen back. He's been down for a minute. And I feel like whenever he goes out, the entire team just seems to flounder. I don't know what happens there, but there's some weird Jared Allen magic that we just seem to not be able to get our shit together when he's out. So hopefully he'll be back soon. But welcome back, Max Strus. Thank you for balling out and please continue. He had a nice little I haven't fully listened to it, but I saw some clips pop up on Twitter of his post game and it sounded like he was very happy to be back on the floor and very happy to be in Cleveland and was very excited about the way the fans welcomed him home. So keep doing that, fans. Thanks for showing up on a Sunday. The Sunday scaries at all and
The
cheering.
Cavs had the Sunday scaries for sure.
Truly. I think Gab has mentioned several times on Twitter that Cleveland teams need to stop playing on Sundays.
Yes, I do remember that because it happened to us like last week or recently.
Yeah,
We played a Sunday day game. I think it was OKC or something. It was just bad. It was horrible.
The Cavs cannot play Sunday afternoons. I don't know what's happening. They just absolutely
They're going on a
fall
road
apart.
trip, so I think that they're like trying to conserve energy because they've got like a long stretch
Ugh.
out. But I don't know. I think Mobley, when JA's out, like you're saying, I think Mobley just loses himself a little bit
Mhm.
because he's like now he has to be the big. He can't be the perimeter guy, and he can't
That's true.
get the same breaks that he has.
Yeah.
So when you lose JA, I think Mobley gets a little bit in his head, and he feels the weight a little bit more. And Harden, I don't like if he doesn't have JA, like JA and Harden have been a crazy pairing together. Like
Yeah.
he really woke him up.
Yeah. I don't know what I was really like. I was not super excited about the Harden trade at first. I was like, what is going on?
DG got hurt again though.
Yes, that's literally sorry. I was Googling it too because I was like, wait, hold on. I just heard that he got hurt.
Yeah. You can clip me. I wasn't a fan of the Harden trade. I'm still not quite sure. I mean, he's had some really good moments, but definitely lackluster today. Kind of feels like he didn't really want to be playing his hardest, and I can kind of sense that, but maybe it's just because Jay is not there. He's always really hooking up with him when they are on the floor.
Yeah, last night it looks like there's a clip on Twitter. Darius went down with a foot injury and was getting worked on while he was on the bench. Yeah, it was like some weird kind of like he was trying to lay up the ball, it looks like. Yeah, it was
looks like he rolled his ankle, or it was his. I don't know if that's the toe. The foot.
No, it looks like it's the foot. I don't think it's a toe thing. I think you're right that it might be like an ankle back of the foot thing and not a toe. Oh yeah, his ankle bent a little bit. You can see it on the replay. So hopefully he's okay. Like God, that kid just can't.
I know he can't escape it.
That sucks.
I root for him, and I still am, but it is like it does kind of give me a little bit of reprieve from being like, okay, maybe it was right to send him on his way somewhere else.
Yeah. Still makes me sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, on that note.
Sorry.
We're all bummed now. No. Yeah, I think the Cavs have a couple of, like you said, they're going on a road trip here soon. We have a little over a week left of spring training games. Like Felina said, 1 week from Thursday. So we are getting closer and closer. We're going to be shifting more guys, optioning more guys out to Columbus and reassigning dudes to the minor league camp. So we'll be getting closer and closer to that 40-man finalized opening day roster soon. So thank you, Felina, for joining us.
Thank you so much.
This was so fun. Anytime you guys want to talk, maybe later in the season when you guys play the A's, maybe I'll force myself to sit and watch that weird team of young dudes and dads. It's a weird group. But yeah, maybe we'll chat then.
That's kind of like how I feel like where we are too at this point. Like there's a
couple misfits.
Yeah. There's like the guards are also kind of in that young dudes and dads moment too. Like it's either like little kids or like a handful of like old veteran and dirty men who are like, what's happening? Am I babysitting? And then like some of our young dudes are dads. So like it's an odd mix of people. But yeah,
we'll link up then whenever that was later in the summer.
The unks and the young boys.
And that will be it for this episode. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today. And thank you all, as always, for tuning in. Be sure you follow us on your favorite podcasting app and all of our social channels so you don't miss a thing. And as always, whether you are here for the hot takes, the heartbreaks, or the home runs, don't get caught looking. Go Guards. Viva Italia.